So this is probably just, I call it the centerpiece of our shop. This is the Francis Akamu's first Indigenous player in the NHL. Autographed puck with an autographed 8x10 framed, freshly framed. So that's probably one of my favorite pieces in our collection.
Located in Winnipeg, First Row Collectibles honors Indigenous athletes on their walls and shelves. They were also given an important role when Upper Deck released the First People's rookie cards.
January 21st is when the Upper Deck press release came out, and we were named as the sole distributor when it came to hobby shops, and our phone just rang like crazy that day. So I need to get all these out today. These are all different shipments for different people that I promised I would send sets to. And so with the set's free, so all I asked is that they paid shipping, and everybody was happy to do that. It's a lot of work for us, but it's a labor of love because there's so many people that wouldn't have had the chance to get this. Like there's people that live in reserves that are way up north, and their only ways of getting here is through winter roads, and not everybody has a car. And to ask them to come down to Winnipeg, and make that 18-hour trip, whatever it is, to grab a set, I'm sure a lot of them would. But if I could just ship it up there for the price of a stamp, why not, right? It's gonna cost me a bubble envelope and a few minutes of my time, but yeah. So to help them out and get it up there, I'm happy to do that. I want to say we sent out between 80 and 100. There's a lot of people that actually called from out of town, and luckily they had family members that were here that were just going to pick them up on their behalf. But there was just people that lived way up north, and there was no way that they were going to get the set unless they called me, and Matt and I packaged them up and shipped it out to them. 1975 Conn Smythe Award winner. And then up here, AT goalie, Trevor Kidd, Dugald, Manitoba.
Being a longtime collector, Curtis has known the lead researcher for the set, named Cardinal, for years.
Name is the right person to do it. He had spent years researching Indigenous hockey players and Indigenous hockey cards. He is an educator by trade and a great storyteller himself. So I don't think there's anybody out there that could have done this the way that Name Cardinal did, and he was the perfect person for this.
And right from the start, Curtis saw how this was bigger than just sharing hockey cards.
Every time anybody would come in for the set, we'd always have that conversation, and there was always something that was linked. Whether it be somebody that came in and said, "Hey, I'm Indigenous myself," or "I really love Indigenous players," or whatever it was. There was always some kind of connection to the set. And something that really sticks out is somebody came in here from the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, and they were telling me about how the set itself hit a call of action number 87, which is to share stories about Indigenous players. And of course, I'm familiar with the TRC, but I'm not familiar with all of the calls of action. So to hit that call of action here in a card shop and a collectible shop, I mean, that's cool. It was totally unexpected. And so Upper Deck and Name and Jacob and everybody involved for to be able to say that we've helped do that, that's really cool.